Some of the best yet. Some of the best yet. They fight like that, like that, like that. Big bass, double digits.
Kick up the fire right on top.
Low fall, blast off, time to get some cast off. Doing this here for years, get my pass on. Stream mask on, putting in work. Snap back, got me focused, never settle on the shirt.
Still dope, that's my word. All I did was switch the kitchens and subtract all the birds. Herbs. You know I'm a murderer. Half beefing with me. I never heard of them.
What do we have here?
Bro, this is Dream Machine 1.0 right here. Oh,
Oh man.
special cameo. What's up, Corey?
Yeah.
What do you think about this, man?
Dude, I'm excited.
I'm pumped.
He's ready to start fishing. Yeah.
Yeah, you
We gotta
must be
start
really
off from the
excited.
beginning. Better go OG before you get on the big boat. So we get this thing built, get on the water, and show people you can catch fish in a tin can.
Yeah, no excuses, right? Doesn't matter what you're fishing out of.
As long as you can get out there and make some casts, that's all that counts. Remember, we're gonna have to go back to the old days of tiptoeing, not making any noise, don't drop any weights, because everything within a mile gets scared away.
You think that all that was a coincidence why you caught big fish out of this thing? It forced you to be stealthy.
Yeah. I think we learned all of our basic instincts for fishing this thing. I don't remember how many times you yelled at me for dropping tackle box in the old aluminum boat too.
Oh man, pair of pliers. They're great. Now they know we're here.
Drop shot weight.
Oh, all the old struggles. Spotted bay bass are in trouble, boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
This is gonna be the perfect date boat.
We're only about 15 minutes from Newport Harbor, so I think we're gonna do some damage out there on the docks.
Yeah. Might have to look into getting some panoptics for this thing.
Dude, we should get it dialed. I say we slow build. Start with the basics and work our way up.
That's true. Probably we should start with that. That's pretty sketchy. Tell me about this guy that we bought this boat off of.
This guy was a real character. He was from the middle of nowhere desert. Liked to tell stories. I think he talked to me for about 25 minutes on the phone before I could even give him the address for delivery. One of those guys you can never get a word in. It was pretty fun. I think I went through half a bottle of Advil trying to get through the situation last night and about killed the guy, but he was a nice guy.
The struggle.
He's an old man, old salty guy, or dusty, I guess, from the desert.
Oh man,
it was rough. I think I called Oliver 3 times to complain about him before he even showed up.
You're a good friend, Alex. Thanks, man.
Sometimes.
Thanks for taking delivery of this thing.
Do what I can. This guy calls me like 3 times to tell us what time he's coming to deliver it. It's supposed to be here at 3 o'clock. Doesn't show up till about 11 last night. Has no title, no registration. Says it's never been registered, but clearly you can see in 05 it's been registered. Also tells me that if it's under 14 foot, you don't have to register it because it's not technically a vessel, which is complete BS. Hand-tied this custom crank on here. It's a little baby ratchet system. So that's our clip.
Oh man.
Custom. Oh, even better. You gotta check out these bunks back here. We can get to it here. I'll pull it out, make it easier. Most janky redneck clips I've ever seen. Sure got these sweet things. So he shows up, the whole boat's off the trailer. These are nice and custom. You know, they got swivel mode. Pretty sure he dragged this getting out of the trailer, knocked it off. They had it ratchet strapped down with about 25 ratchet straps on a flatbed trailer.
Wow.
But he says it runs like a champ.
Okay.
If it doesn't rust and fall off, it's going to be solid.
Good grief, man.
Yeah.
This is going to be an interesting little project boat. Oh, look at this sweet deal. What do we got here?
We got a custom 3 horsepower Minn Kota OG. It's actually a 35 horses. I think it's missing about 32 of them. It still turns. custom one blade prop.
That's that super stealthy silent.
And our super safe connectors that are rusted all the way off. So for those who don't know, Oliver and I started off before we had the nice bass boats and had all the fancy toys. We had a beater, what was it, a Valco, 14-foot Valco?
Yeah.
A beater. We would scrounge every single penny we had to get gas money to go to Casitas or go to Castaic or wherever we can make it to. We literally had nothing. So for all you guys who think that Oliver's just balling, has tons of money, and it's all given to him, it all started here. So if you guys have the dream, you can start from the basics and build your way up as long as you work hard and kind of just pay your dues and not give up. So
Tell him, Alex, there's levels to this.
yeah, this is level 0.5. Once you get a floating, we'll get to level 1. So
Sick,
yeah,
man. I'm honestly
back to the beginning.
I was really hoping to be able to capture like my emotions and feelings from, what was that, 10 years ago now?
I think it's 15 years ago.
Dude, it was a while ago, man, but my very first boat, I felt the same way, if not more excited than I felt picking up a $100,000 dream machine.
Oh yeah.
Like, seriously. And I'm feeling that kind of nostalgia all over again, man. This is sick.
And the thing is too is you started off with a boat just like this, no seats, no deck, and it was baby steps every step of the way. So I think our goal is to build the badass pretty much aluminum boat we can, and go from barely floating to the sickest little 14-footer you guys have ever seen.
Man, I'm telling you, like, as you guys can see from the pictures of the OG Dream Machine, that little tin can caught more big bass than literally 99.9% of every bass boat ever made, and that is no fluff.
Yeah,
Talking
we caught
about
more double-digit fish in that than any fiberglass boat we've ever been in.
Yeah, that's definitely fish over 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about largemouth over 7 pounds, dude. We did work. So don't let anything become an excuse. I don't care how poor you are, how your daddy doesn't buy you nothing, how your grandparents didn't leave you an inheritance, because I didn't even know my daddy. I got no inheritance. Hey, I'm just being real, man.
Yeah, seriously.
And everything I ever wanted, I had to go get. And it all started with something real similar to this. So hopefully this custom Dream Machine 1.0 rebuild will be a little bit better than the first go-around.
Hey, that one floated, that's all that matters.
It barely floated, put so much crap in it.
I think we had about 700 pounds worth of gear in that thing at all times.
Dude, it would like, that 14-foot Valco would like literally sit like right there and push the biggest wake. A little 14-foot piece of crap would throw this giant wake just because of all the water displacement from all the crap we put in it.
I think we wake surf behind that thing with our 25 horse we used to have.
Dude, well, here's the thing. I anticipated this little boat project before I came home, and I snagged the exact same motor that I had on the Dream Machine 1.0.
Old 2-cranker.
No, this one's actually a little fancier. It's a push start.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, this ain't
We're
no.
already starting way more bougie than before.
Yeah, we're gonna do things a little bit better this go around. So we'll probably upgrade the motor. Obviously, we're gonna build some sort of custom deck, turn some of this into storage. Probably have to upgrade the trolling motor.
If we might be able to find a prop for this one.
Yeah, it's pretty vintage. But yeah, we're going to try to streamline this build compared to the very first one and not overdo it. Keep it simple yet effective. Throw some basic electronics on here. Probably talk to the boys at Pacific Trailers about getting this thing on a legit system for safety reasons. Because I had some squirrely moments with the OG Dream Machine.
It had some custom race stripes on the side from rolling over a few times.
Yeah, I flipped it twice.
It was wet, okay? It was wet.
Big shout out to my other homie Alex that helped me flip it back the first time. Oh man, wild. Super stoked.
Well, this is where it all starts. I mean, this is where this taught us how to run a boat, taught us how to take care of a boat. All the mistakes we made definitely make our life a lot easier now on the road. It's just a better experience from starting from the bottom and working your way up.
I agree, man. Or I'm so glad I got to make all the mistakes on a $250 piece of crap I bought on Craigslist.
It's a lot cheaper this than wrecking one of our fiberglass ones. So
Yeah, man. But this thing is gonna catch him. Where are we gonna take this thing, bro?
I think we start at the OG. We go first thing first. We gotta put it on like the old days.
Dang, that's sick, man. Yeah, the very first day I had this boat, I went and bought a 12-volt trolling motor, a battery from Bass Pro Shops, threw it on the bow, and took it to Pudding Stone with nothing else on the boat, and caught a fish on a triple trout. And that moment right there was like, it was like validation, man.
Yeah, it was a jumping point for sure.
It was sick. My first swim bait fish in my first boat. So hopefully you guys tune in for the build. This will be a multi-part series. We're gonna show this thing a lot of love. I mean, we probably got to replace the transom here. How old is this boat? Do you know?
They didn't say.
There's some info on there.
The guy said he's had it for at least 15 years, so we'll have to run.
What do those tags from like Santa Margarita and stuff say?
Boat permit 1974.
Oh yeah, 1976. There we go. 1974 is built, so it's
dude,
real old. And they don't make these stickers anymore. This is some retro. This might be a collector's item.
Oh man, this thing's rad. It's in relatively pretty good shape. You know, the reason I went with the Gregor this time is because these are welded boats, and I was popping rivets in the Valco.
So we also had an overcapacity by about 2,000 pounds. So.
I mean, yeah, but that's not important, right?
Details.
But yeah, this thing's gonna be sick. Hope you guys enjoy this series. I know I'm pumped to help build this thing. Heard your dad's pretty pumped, huh?
He's ready. Woodwork extraordinaire.
Woodwork and ironwork.
And ironwork, yeah. Ironfish something. I don't know his name.
Sick. All right, man. Walk us through it. What are we doing to this thing?
So I think the first thing we're gonna do is just kind of take all the old stuff off. I think we dumped the Johnson. We got another motor coming, so get rid of that. Looks like the backboard is a little weathered after 35 years of this thing in existence. Clean out all the mud.
35 plus 18, buddy.
It's true. Yeah. This thing's old, man. It's probably older than both of us. It is older than both of us. We'll clean all the mud out. We'll just make it look pretty. Make it look new again. Figure out a trailer. What do you think? Some nice deck. I think we get rid of the Minn Kota too. We get a little better than 35.
Yeah, we gotta upgrade that.
Yeah, for sure. We'll make it California compliant because everything's hard to deal with in California. We'll get some life vests, some throw rings, seat pad, a little gas tank. I don't know, 14 foot. We might be able to make it to Catalina one day.
Oh, jeez.
We'll see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. I mean, this thing we could probably fish white sea bass. We can do spotted bass. Definitely got to catch some largemouth in this thing again, like the old days. And I mean, we might not bring 20 rods like we used to. We can get a couple each.
Yeah.
Couple swim bait rods. Go for broke. So I think just basic. Start from the beginning and just make it fishable is the first thing we do, and then see where it takes us after that. Sounds like a plan.
Perfect.
Hey, I got one.
Yeah.
She's all beat up though.
She's a bruiser.
I'm a junior.
Chunk though.
Yeah. Sweet.
LRPs. Some of the best yet. Some of the best yet. They fight like that, like that, like that. Big bass, double digits.
Kick up the fire right on top.
Low fall, blast off, trying to get some cast off. Doing this here for years, get my pass on. Stream mask on, putting in work. Snap back, got me focused, never settle on a shirt. I missed one and hit one, man, that's getting some. 2, 3, 4, 5 more, come on, that's ripping up. The way the bass sticking, the way my feet.